Testing, testing, testing. Is this thing on? Testing, testing. I'll be waiting on you in the sunrise. I'll be waiting on you in the sunrise. All right, we lit. Lester in the building, the YouTube God in the building. Yes, sir. We lit. We lit. We lit. We lit. Say less. Yeah. We in the building. We in the building. We in the building. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Welcome to the Big Banks Theory, man. You already know, man. Salute to everybody in the building. You already know what time it is, man. Appreciate everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in with me. Julio Fulio. Julio Fulio got his wings clipped, man. Did Did Youngin A sent the hit? D Santana, bless up, bro. Whoop. You heard me. Did Youngin Ace sent the blitz? Did Youngin Ace sent the blitz? You feel me? Deja Vu in the building. Bless up, bless up. Courtney Peach in the building. James Hudson. It is what it is. Captain Wolf. We gonna break it down though. Oh man, definitely RIP to him. Condolences to the family, man. That's a fact. But let's be for real. Let's be for real though. When we played stupid games, we win stupid prizes. You feel me? We gonna keep it all the way real today. You feel me? Niggas' feelings might be hurt today, but we gonna keep it real today. That's the Grim Reaper. You feel me? That's the Jacksonville Grim Reaper. You dig me? Man's got a lot of bodies on his belt. Man's got a lot of bodies on his belt. Man's been disrespecting a lot of people, disrespecting a lot of people's family. So at the end of the day, sometime, man, in the universe, man, you get the energy you put out. We always get the energy we put out. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all tuned in, man. Y'all rocking with me, man. You already know what time it is.
What's your emergency?
He needs some milk.
Morning, a confrontation outside a 99-cent store.
Chicago police have released new surveillance video of these three suspects. Watch that car there that's moving. This is a July homicide.
Yes. You already know we back with a reaction on this channel, man. We had to clean up this channel and come back different, man. Vaughn, bless up. King Channel TV, bless up, bro. We had to clean up and come back. We had to beat a couple strikes, but we back. You feel me? And we here, man. We gonna turn this into a reaction channel. If y'all haven't, man, make sure y'all go visit the website, man. You feel me? Loner365.com, man. Make sure y'all go visit the website. Right now, we got the summer wears out. We got the bathing suit. We got sneakers. We got whatever you want, man. You feel me? Don't forget to go check out the website. If this your first time tuning into the channel, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Hold on, man. I'm about to put subscriber mode on. You dig? So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Subscribe up. You dig? Cause we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about some real shit. Dialogue with me TV. Bless up. You already know, bro. Bless up. Never down. You know it. We gonna talk about some real shit, man. Did Youngin A sent the blitz, man? You feel me? Was this young nigga tripping? Was Julio Fulio really out here tripping? You feel me? Was he provoking that energy? You dig what I'm saying? Was he playing in the face of death? You dig me? Did he reap what he sowed? You feel me? He's known as the Grim Reaper. You feel me? Here we got another King Von situation. Let's just be real. Let's just keep it real. We got another King Von situation. But before we get into the reactions, man, y'all go check out the website. Yeah, man, the best urban clothing store in the world, man. Loner 365, man. Make sure you go pick up something you like, man. I got something for everybody on there, man. Go check out the website. Memberships also available. You already know when I do the exclusive interviews, everything gonna be available on the website before they come on the the social media platform. So make sure y'all tap 10. Make sure y'all got y'all membership. You dig what I'm saying? But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, cause we ain't gonna play, man. And I seen somebody in the comments say he did not deserve to die young. And I agree with you. I agree with you. You dig what I'm saying? But this is a war that been going on in Jacksonville for a minute, man. If you're not in tune with the war that's been going on in Jacksonville, man, it's been going on. This be a lesson to y'all, man. That rap shit is cool. It's a lot of shit y'all can rap about. Boosie said it the best, man. It's a lot of other shit y'all can rap about. Cause ain't no rap beef gonna end on a good note. No rap beef is gonna end on a good note. You could go down in the history and check it out. 50 Cent, Ja Rule, Jay-Z, Nas, you feel me? Foxy Brown, who else we got? Foxy Brown, Lil Kim. We could keep going down the line, man. It never fails. You feel what I'm saying? It never failed. That shit never fails, man, cause a nigga gonna diss a nigga to the point where a nigga gonna feel like, yo, fuck that. We gonna take it on some street shit. Cornbread in the building, you feel me? So at the end of the day, let this be a lesson to the young kids, man. There's a lot of shit y'all can rap about. All that spinning the block with the switches and all that shit, that dumb shit. You niggas acting like y'all can't die out here. You feel what I'm saying? You niggas acting like when y'all die, y'all gonna respawn and come back. This shit is not Call of Duty. This shit is not Modern Warfare. You feel me? This shit real life. When you die, you ain't coming back. When you die, you ain't coming back. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, you got 30 minutes to think about that. Stop typing that in my chat. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man.
6:35 visual time right now, turning our attention to this story in.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
All right.
Tampa, where police are still looking for the person who shot and killed
Gems Eye View in the building.
a rapper and hurt 3 others outside of a hotel there. 3 others were injured in that shooting, as we said, but 26-year-old Charles Jones, was also known as Julio Fulio, was reportedly there to celebrate his birthday. I think he was turning, 26 or 27. Police are still trying to figure out a motive for the shooting, but in some of his songs, he made jokes about the murders of people in other groups as well as rappers.
You see the news made sure they put that in there. They made sure they put that in there. They really don't care about the young man dying. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. They really don't care about the young man dying. You feel me? That's a fact, man. To them, it's just another black nigga gone. To them, it's just another black nigga gone to the system. Gone. You feel me? Just another nigga they ain't got to deal with. And you niggas keep crashing out like that. You feel me? This man died on his birthday. You feel me? On his birthday. That man know he got smoke in the city. That man giving up his location. You know what I'm saying? They saying that some girl set him up. I don't really think Shorty set him up. They said some op set him up. Man, you giving out your location. You gave out your location a week before. A week before it went down. You feel me? He gave out the location. What you expect when you got beef going on in the city, man? These young boys not playing nowadays. You feel me?
I heard probably 2 series of shots, maybe like 5 shots each. And then probably like 5 minutes later, just heard some voices
At that hotel, because according to social media posts, his pool party at an Airbnb was shut down by police. He alerted people, listen, I'm moving my party to this other hotel, so people knew where he was going. And the people who ambushed him allegedly came there to do that. 3 other victims are being treated at a hospital.
It's crazy out here. Crazy, 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 crazy. But actually, man, before we move on, before we get deep into this Julio Fulio situation, man, y'all seen what happened to Rick Ross? What y'all think about what happened to Rick Ross? You feel me? What do y'all think about what happened to Rick Ross? Rick Ross is too old to be acting like a young boy, man. Rick Ross too old to be acting like a young boy out here, man. Rick Ross is out here acting crazy like he done lost his damn mind, man. Now, Rick Ross had a show. Rick Ross recently had a show in Canada, Vancouver. And he decided to close his show out playing Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Why would another rapper close out their own session with another man's song? That was a blatant disrespect. However, Rick Ross thinking he the big boss for real. Rick Ross thinking he the big boss for real. He think them security guards and them CEOs gonna help him out when it goes down for real. But you got a couple Hell's Angels that was in the crowd, and they wasn't having it. They wasn't having it. It's ironic that Rick Ross was calling Drake all sorts of white boy. Oh, you a white boy. You a white boy. And went to Canada and got beat up by a group of white boys. You gonna respect me like you respect them white boys. Security was the worst. Rick Ross need a whole new team around him. Security was the worst. Security was the first one getting beat up. Security didn't help not one bit. Really, security was just in the way. Rick Ross got punched dead in the face. Dead in the face. Why would somebody even get that close to the artist to even make such a bold move? You feel me? And for the hit to even connect. Douglas Cook, bless up. If y'all ain't peep it, we gonna run through it. We gonna run through it. You see Ross right here. Right here, what we looking at, we got Rick Ross right here. You hear the song playing in the background. These guys telling him straight up, hey man, we ain't playing them type of games, man. That's disrespect. Cut that shit off, B. Cut that shit off, Crody. You feel me? Crody told them mans he not cutting it off. He told them straight up he not cutting them. He not cutting it. You say, you know we came here, right? He kept telling him, yo, you know we came here, right? You see the white boy right here. You see them two white boys right here. They contemplating right now. They contemplating right now. Listen, man, dude that got beat up, listen to me. Severance package. He need a new identity. He need to move to a new country. Something need to happen, man. There's no way that should happen. I don't care how many people out there. Your security guard is supposed to act with deadly force if it comes down to it. That's what they get paid for. Yo, Bolo Aguan. That's what they get paid for. Oh. You see it right there. Connected square into the boss's face. Let me slow that down for y'all. And it was on. It was on from right there. It was on.
What's up? Every day I'm hustling. What's up, nigga? You gonna press us on our fucking city, nigga? What's up?
This is a mess. This is a mess. Yo, this is a mess. Why is this man still right here? Why am I here trying to save my security guard? Why am I out here risking my life to save my security guard? Yeah, you heard it, man. Them boys, them white boys wasn't playing, man. They was using all kind of N-word slur, all kinds of, you feel me? They was not playing. Fair use, fair use. They was not playing. See, buddy right here that keeps saying what's up, what's up. Let me run it back a little bit. See, buddy right here that's throwing the punch right here with the black on. They gonna be scraping him up off the ground in a second, man. Them boys gonna do him so dirty. And he's an artist too. He's one of Rick Ross's artists, so I don't know how he gonna recover from this one.
What's up? Fuck my watch. What's up, dog?
Baby! Come on.
Damn, homie. Damn, homie.
Ow!
Damn. Man, it's not hot, man. Yo, literally went to sleep outside at the party. Yo, that man went to sleep under heavy music. Dang it.
What's up? Every day I'm.
Yo, it's crazy. Yo, it's crazy. Then they was after the fight, they was on a jet trying to troll the people that beat them up. They was on a jet trying to troll the people that beat them up, saying that they go on a Wingstop to go eat. What is wrong with this guy? Rick Ross, you too old to be doing young nigga shit. And also, this is what clout chasing gets you, my nigga. This is what you get for clout chasing, trying to get in the middle of Kendrick Lamar's and Drake's beef. This is what happens sometime when you clout chase. This is clout chasing gone wrong. A grown-ass man that been in the rap game almost 20 years, almost over 20 years, is pulling young nigga stunts like this, going to a whole nother country, trying to disrespect somebody from that country, and thought he was gonna make it out safe. The fuck be wrong with these people, man? I don't get it. I don't get it. You feel me? Whack 100 made the call into academics. Whack 100 say, and you know 50 Cent had to troll that nigga. You know 50 Cent had to troll Rick Ross real quick. Long live, bless up. You know 50 had to get his licks in real quick, man. 50 had to get his licks in on Ross quick.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Jeezy, and you're watching All Urban Central.
Guys, I just saw a very unfortunate situation that took place in Canada, and I wanted to say to everyone, that I hope that that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world. Um, that part where the young guy went like he did this little move and shit and got knocked the fuck out like right there. That does not reflect him. That reflects his camp, and he might need to go get the Dream Chasers or the 305 Killers.
That man said he need to go get the Dream Chasers or the 305 Killers. 50 is the definition of petty, man. Y'all know how 50 give it up, man. 50 is the definition of being petty. And you know Rick Ross' baby mama had to jump in. You know Rick Ross' baby mama had to jump in real quick and get her kicks in. You feel me? She in the comments trolling. Drake in the comments trolling. Man, it's all bad for Rick Ross right now, man. His whole squad looking crazy. 50 Cent is trolling this nigga. His baby mama is trolling this nigga. Bobby Shmurda is trolling this nigga. Man, everybody is trolling this nigga. That boy 50 don't play, man. That boy 50 said it was an unfortunate incident, man.
Very unfortunate situation that took place in Canada, and I wanted to say to everyone, that I hope that that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world. That part where the young guy went like he did this little move and shit and got knocked the fuck out like right there. That does not reflect him. That reflects his camp, and he might need to go get the Dream Chasers or the 305 Killers.
Diabolical, man. The whole MMG took a L, man. Rick Ross and the whole MMG took a L, man. The whole team took a L, man. We laughing at y'all. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. We laughing at you, though. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen, man. You feel me? And let that be a lesson to game, man. Game. Stay out of folks' business, man. Everybody, y'all need to learn how to stay out of folks' business, man. You feel me? You want to go play another man's song in another man's country and you got your ass whooped, man. That's just how the story go, man. You feel me? You know 50 not going to play. You know 50 not going to play with these guys. Stay out of folks' fucking business, man. That's bottom line, bro. That's all I can say. Stay out of... the BET Awards this weekend was going crazy. BET Awards this week was going crazy. So many fights, so many... it was going down. Your boy AJ... I said AJ. Awkward. Your boy Ray J. Shout out to Ray J, the Ray Buds. You feel me? The Ray Buds be popping, though. I ain't gonna lie. But shout out to your boy Ray J, man. He's on suicide watch, y'all. Your boy Ray J is on suicide watch. Can't believe this, man. All these young TV stars Even the ones you think gonna make it out and do okay, man, they turn around and shit start going crazy, man. I really wanna understand what's going on with these people. I really want to know what's going on in the heads of these people. You feel me? And that also proved that money doesn't solve your problems, man. Cause if we paying attention, a lot of these motherfuckers with the most money is very, very unhappy. It's like they got all that money, but they ain't got nothing. They can't enjoy life. They can't do nothing. They can't prosper. You feel me? They always suicidal. They taking their lives. It's like fame is a hell of a drug, man. Fame is one of the worst drugs known to man. Jay-Z told y'all that. Jay-Z told y'all that, man. Fame is one of the strongest drugs known to man. It's stronger than heroin. When you can look in the mirror like, there I am, and still not see what you become. I know I'm guilty of it too, but not like them. You lost one. You feel me? You don't know what these people got to do to keep that money flowing, to keep up that publicity, to keep up that image. You don't know what they got to go through behind the scenes. You don't know what they suffering from behind the scenes. You don't know the sacrifices they got to make behind. You don't know the stuff they got to do behind the scenes. I.e., look at Diddy and that girl. You feel me? You don't know what these people be going through behind the scenes to keep up this image, to act like they rich, to look like they rich. Niggas is sell their soul for some money, man. Niggas is sell their soul for some money out here. And as grown men, man, we got to start wising up. As black folks, we got to start wising up. We rather get our money to stun on each other. You feel me? Black folks rather get their money to stun on each other instead of building, instead of helping each other. You feel me? They rather stun on us and make the white man rich. You feel me? I know I'm going to piss a lot of people off today, but that's a fact. They be wearing the worst looking clothes. They be spending thousands on the worst looking clothes when they could go to loner365.com and get them something fresh to put on. You feel me? When it's a lot of black owned businesses out here with better products, with better merchandise, and they go ahead and buy the worst looking clothes. The shit doesn't add up, man. But your boy Ray J is on suicidal watch, man.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? It looks like this fame thing has become a bit too much for Ray J to handle. On the heels of nearly getting into a street brawl at a BET Awards after party, he says
that man got into a fist fight at the BET Awards. He got into it with the owner of the Zeus Television. Because if you don't know, Ray J is coming up with his own network. Ray J is coming up with his own network. So the last network that he worked for, Zeus, I'm thinking him and the owner got some type of beef going on. At the BET Awards, Ray J done swung on this man. Ray J done pulled a gun out on this man. Ray J was losing his goddamn mind at the BET Awards, man. I don't know. It's some fucking crazy drugs going around right now. You niggas is getting so used to the fentanyl right now. You niggas getting so used to the fentanyl right now. You niggas is taking it regularly and losing y'all fucking mind. That's them drugs, man. If we gonna be honest, let's be honest, man. That's them drugs, man. You feel me? Them boys smoke so much weed. Them boys do so much coke. Them boys do so much this. do so much that. Allegedly, them niggas got high tolerances. Now they want to mix shit up. Now they want to mix shit up. Because you can't get high no more. Now they chasing that high. It don't make sense, man.
He's suicidal. Ray poured out his emotions with an alarming social media post in which he references a dispute that went on backstage at Sunday night's BET Awards at the Peacock Theater in downtown LA. His words, "The SHIT that is happening is mind-blowing. It's making me suicidal and uncomfortable with the perception of reality." His Monday morning post came hours after he was involved in a standoff outside Glorilla's BET Awards after party. Ray and a Zeus Network exec were yelling about fighting each other as bodyguards desperately tried to keep things peaceful. Ray did throw a punch, but didn't hit anyone. At one point, Ray grabbed a backpack out of his vehicle and charged back into the crowd. It's unclear what was in the bag, but his team was able to convince him to get back in the vehicle, and they drove off without further incident.
Ray J's out here losing his mind. Ray J out here losing his mind. Of course, Brandy fights better than Ray J. You know, fun fact, you know that guy from Immature. You know the guy with the eye patch from Immature. You know he was blinded by Brandy. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all knew that. That one light skinned guy from Immature that had the patch on his eye. You know he was blinded by Brandy. You know she threw a book at his eye. You see what I'm saying? And she also got that one Spanish kid kicked out the group. You feel Romeo? You feel what I'm saying? And she got the other little Spanish dude kicked out the group. So yeah, Brandy don't play, man. Brandy is very notorious, man. This family right here is notorious. You feel me? They just covered that up growing up. You feel me?
According to TMZ, boy, you know TMZ stay in the mix. The fight wasn't the only thing that was bothering Ray J. He also complained about getting kicked out of the BET Awards or being prevented from coming in the first place. He said, "I don't know who they didn't want me to see. It was weird." Separately, he also complained, "They paid me to shut up and I did. I feel bad and I hate myself for it."
Hold up. What did they say, What did they say, Ray J? What did they pay you to do?
Paid me to shut up and I did. I feel bad and I hate myself for it.
Hold up, Ray J. What did they pay you to do?
Paid me to shut up and I did. I feel bad and I hate myself for it. I don't want any more of your dirty money, all caps. Let's stop right there. The dirty money.
I'm telling you, man. Ray J ain't dropped a good song in years. Katana, you following what you following? You following? You feel what I'm saying? Ray J ain't dropped a good song in years. What the fuck could be keeping Ray J afloat? For Ray J to even still be relevant right now? For Ray J to even be uh be spoken about right now? It's not really adding up to me. What did they pay Ray J to shut up about? Now he don't want this dirty money no more. Now it's taking a toll on his conscience. Now he's suicidal. You feel me? Don't this sound like every other famous person. Sound like every other famous person, but let Willie D break it down. Yo, we watching this together right now for the first time. You feel me? So I'm gonna let Willie D break it down.
What is he talking about? He don't want any more of that dirty money.
I don't know, Willie D. You might have a better idea of it, being that you was with the Ghetto Boys. You see what I'm saying? So break it down to the people.
What is he talking about? We know a lot of people in Hollywood take that money to look the other way, be quiet, not just in Hollywood, in life, period. Some people right now who are commenting on this video is being very, very critical of Ray J and others in Hollywood, but they taking some dirty money themselves to be quiet. That
I hope his conscience ain't Willie D. Willie D, I hope your conscience ain't bothering you, big man. You dig me? You feel me? Hollywood ain't come to me yet. Unless he talking to one of y'all in the chat, man. But Willie D, you know something. You know something, Willie D. Talk to us.
But they taking some dirty money themselves to be quiet. That's right. Some of y'all done took that money. Some of y'all done some unspeakable things that you're very embarrassed about for money. Yeah, man. You know I got to call a strike, striking a ball, a ball. I love.
Damn, it feel good to be a gangster.
Love all y'all. Disturbingly, Ray J also said goodbye to his sister Brandy, and he cryptically promised, "I will make it right. I won't let them get away with it." Won't let them get away with it. What is Ray J talking about? You know, Ray J know a lot of people in Hollywood. I don't think this is just talk. But what I do think is that Ray J is trying to figure it out. I remember not too long ago, Ray J was on suicide watch. He was talking about committing suicide, and one of those dudes out there got wind of it and told him on social media, go ahead and do it. That's one of the dangers of social.
I wonder if I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. So I wonder if Ray J knows Diddy. I wonder how close Ray J is to Diddy, because a lot of people been having mental breakdowns lately, man. And I'm not making fun of mental health, because you got to take mental health serious. So mental health is nothing to play about. You feel me? But you also have people that take that shit and use it to play on people's emotions. You feel me? Because me and you in the comments, we know somebody that probably suffering from mental health, you know what I'm saying, mental health problems, and we can't get them the proper help they could get. You feel me? But Ray J got millions of dollars, or almost millions of dollars. You feel me? And he's a celebrity. So guess what? He gets to get highlighted. He gets to get sympathy. You feel me? What about all the regular people in the world that's not a celebrity, that can't get the publication, that really want to be helped? You feel me? But damn, it feel good to be a gangster.
Social media. You got people who ain't got a dog in the fight. You got people who are unhinged, people who don't give a damn, who will just jump in there and just say anything and push a person off the cliff. You know, a person is right there, they're begging for help. Anytime somebody is talking about suicide publicly, they're screaming out for help. They really don't want to die. They want to stop the pain, assuming that his pleas are real. I got to say that because some people out there are really not suicidal, but they talk about suicide because they know that'll get people's attention.
Like I was just saying. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Ray J don't have to go publicly and say he feels suicidal, he need help. Ray J doesn't have to do all that. Let's keep it 100. I'm not going to play KTI because y'all listening. I'm not going to play KTI because y'all feelings. I'm just going to keep it real. Let's keep it 100. Ray J don't got to go public with this shit. Ray J could call up any doctor he want. Ray J could call up anybody he want to talk to. You feel me? Ray J doesn't got to come in public and tell me and you about his motherfucking problems. We got fucking problems too. Only difference is we don't have the money to take care of our problems like Ray J do. Not that we're watching his pockets, but I'm saying that why come to the public screaming for help when you can find the help right where you at? You in the circle of all the help you need. You in the circle of all the help you need, bro. Go check yourself into a hospital. You got the money for that. If you don't, your family got the money for that. Okay? Bro, go call up a counselor. If you ain't got the money for that, your family got the money for that. Why the fuck you coming to tell us about your problems? Like we ain't got our own problems, nigga. Like we ain't got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Like we ain't got to listen to our boss bullshit all day. Like we ain't got our kids giving us hell. You know what I'm saying? Our family giving us hell. We just going through motherfucking hell, period. You don't think we got problems too? I'm not being selfish. No drama. Bless up. You know, I'm not being selfish. I'm just being honest. A lot of these celebrities, man, they'll do this shit for attention. They would do this shit for attention. You feel me? Because you coming out publicly, what the fuck can I do to help Ray J right now? He's not struggling with money. You feel me? So what can I do to help Ray J right now? It's a lot going on in the world right now. You feel me? When Ray J's in good spirit, we don't hear from Ray J. When Ray J is in good spirit, we don't hear from a Ray J. We don't hear from these people. You feel me? We don't see these people riding past on our blocks asking us, yo, what do y'all need help with? Do y'all need any help? How y'all feeling today? You'll never see Ray J riding down your block asking you how you feeling today, asking you, do you need help with something? They don't give a fuck. You can't even ride through Ray J neighborhood and you can't even get lost and end up in Ray J neighborhood without going to fucking jail. Think about that shit. But we supposed to stop our lives to worry about what the fuck going on with Ray J. What the fuck Ray J got going on? Ray J ain't got a goddamn thing going on. They denied Ray J from going into the BET Awards, and the nigga got in his feelings, and now he want to motherfucking talk about he's suicidal. This what happened to these spoiled ass motherfucking kids. They used to a certain lifestyle. The moment you tell them no, the whole motherfucking world got to stop to hear them bitch and moan. We don't got time for that shit, Ray J. Niggas got bills to pay. Niggas got bills to pay. Niggas got families to take care of. Niggas got bosses that they don't want to hear them motherfuckers talk. You feel me? We don't want to hear about Ray J $1 million motherfucking problems, bruh. I'm not being selfish. I'm just being honest right now, and I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. It doesn't make sense. I know plenty of people suffering from mental health issues right now. And we can't get Ray J to come down the block and say, you know what? I was feeling suicidal. Let me help you guys. Let me point you guys into the right. Ray J don't give a fuck how you feel. If you walk up to Ray J right now and say, hey, Ray J, man, I'm going through some mental problems, man. I just want to talk. He going to tell you, shut the fuck up and get away. Somebody, hey, y'all stop me when I'm wrong. Y'all tell me when I'm wrong. You feel me? These folks, as long as when you tell them no, that's the only time they get in their feelings like this. When Ray J is on Zeus Network and Ray J is out here doing this bullshit and Ray J is out here putting on, Ray J don't give a fuck how we feel. That's a fact. You feel me? Your sister, check this out. Brandy, at a young age, blinded a young man. They covered that shit up. Right now, this young man is suffering because he's broke. He's going through mental issues. You feel me? He's going through these kind of issues. You don't hear Ray J and Brandy talking about helping that young man. They acting like nothing ain't never happened. But here we supposed to stop to worry about Ray J telling Brandy bye on social media when he got her number, when he probably was sitting right next to fucking Brandy when he made that post. Talk about bye. Nigga, please. Cut that shit out. Who you fooling? Nigga, text Brandy phone. She got 10 phones. She got 10 phones in her purse. Nigga, choose a number to text. Choose a number to call. Fuck you coming on social media. You feel me? Why you come on social media telling us you gonna tell Brandy? It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. Yo, you feel me? Decent. You feel me, bro? You feel me, bro? And it happens a lot. It happens a lot. You feel me? But you got dudes like Ray J that's here crying, telling us how broke he is. You feel me? He not even broke. They just told him that he can't come into the BET Awards, and this nigga ready to take his own life. Man, get the fuck out of here. Excuse me if I'm being insensitive, but Ray J got enough money where we don't have to hear shit about him publicly. He could secretly check into a motherfucking facility. He could secretly go get counseling. He could secretly call anybody he want to motherfucking talk to. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. I don't even want to talk about him no more. Nigga pissed me off, man. Real talk, that nigga pissed me off, man. Him and Rick Ross just pissed me off, man. These two grown ass men, dog. Silly niggas, man. Pulling silly stunts. Pulling silly stunts. Want to start a whole goddamn coast to coast war because you want to go somewhere and play somebody else's song and get beat up by it. Sit your punk ass down, nigga. You lose 5 pounds and think you could run around the whole fucking town now and think you a real big boss now. Stop it, man. Them wing sauce is getting to your head, man. Them wing sauce is getting to your head, man. They blocking your train of thought, man. You're not thinking clearly. You're not thinking clearly, Ross. You got to make better decisions, man. You feel what I'm saying? Better decisions. All right, we done off Ray J. We done off them boys, man. We ain't finna talk about them boys no more. We about to get back to Julio Fulio, man. Let's get back to Julio Fulio and see what this man got going on. Now, y'all do know Julio Fulio died probably about a week or so ago. And they saying this man is back from the grave. They saying this man is trolling from the grave. You know, somebody still posting on the social media site. You know, Young and Ace just dropped a diss song on that man. That man just commented on the diss record. I can't make this shit up, man. And you know that boy said his grandma do voodoo, so everybody thinking that man came back to life, and you know what I'm saying? And this is why these young kids thinking this shit cool. These young kids thinking this dying shit is cool. You feel me? Because they gonna think you could die, you could come back and troll niggas on Instagram, and you could play around, bro. It don't work like that, bro. And I could talk like that, man, because I'm from that. I'm from that. I done seen that. You feel me? Seeing death and seeing murder is not a good sight, man. And a lot of people can't come back from that. A lot of people can't even see an animal get killed, much less a human being. Biz 101 in the building. You feel me? But you got your guy out here, man. He really be trolling. He really be, you feel me? That man made a song. That man made a song in the cemetery of his op, standing on their grave site, printed out a whole picture of them with the news clipping of what happened to them while he's dissing them standing on their grave site. And you telling me that when this shit come back around, people not gonna say that man deserve what he got? I'm not saying that because I don't got a dog in the fight. And me personally, you feel me? I'd rather see the young man grow up to be old and raise his kids. You feel me? That's a mama gonna cry. You feel me? That's a son that's gone. But at the end of the day, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You feel me? You can't come back from them bullets. You feel me? Them bullets don't got no eyes. Bullets ain't got no name on them. You feel me? Once that life gone, that's it. Once that spirit leave, that's it. Once you get that wing, once you get your wings clipped, that's it. You feel me? It's RIP to the young man, but you still got to keep it real out here. Because a lot of time we sugarcoat shit, and that's why the cycle continues. Because we sugarcoat the shit and we don't tell people how real it is. Nigga, you go out here playing dumb, a nigga will pull up and bust your shit. You out here playing that kind of game, a nigga. I'm talking to me too. I'm talking to my kids too. You out here playing these type of games, you gonna have to live looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life. You would never ever be able to sleep comfortably. Let's keep it 100, man. I'm not gonna be on here fronting for y'all, trying to act like Mr. Goody Goody, man. Nah, you play around with that gun talk, a nigga will really pull up on you and blow your shit off, man. Pause. That's why y'all niggas don't play with that pull-up game, man, because niggas will really pull up. Y'all will play with some real demons that ain't worried about killing nobody. That ain't worried about doing nothing to you. That ain't even worried about going to jail. That ain't even worried about dying. Because a lot of these niggas don't give a fuck about life. They don't value life. They just here for a moment. They just enjoying the fucking moment. They be ready to go. These niggas be excited about dying. These little niggas nowadays be excited about dying. You can't have a conversation with yo. You can't even tell a young nigga nowadays to pull his pants up. You might get your fucking head blown the fuck off. You can't tell a young man to, hey, yo, calm down a little bit, man. Simmer down. A nigga will kill you. So why y'all want to be out here sugarcoating shit and act like this shit not really happening and this shit can't happen to you or your family? Y'all better start keeping it real with y'all kids. Y'all better start keeping it real with y'all family member. If you go out here talking that bullshit, you might talk that bullshit to the wrong person. Or you might talk shit to this person and his people might feel the type of way. Because you might talk shit to me. And a nigga down the line that got love for me might come hurt you. That's the difference. That's why I lead with respect, man. Y'all gotta learn how to lead with respect. You feel me? How you know you got beef with the whole city, but you telling niggas where your party is at? Not a smart move. These young niggas get on them drugs, get on that I don't know what they smoking nowadays. That shit got too many different names. You feel me? And that's the shit. Fucking up these niggas' heads. Niggas ain't thinking right. Niggas is getting set up. Niggas is getting it's too easy. Where's the security? Where's the what's going on here? This is the young man that got killed. This is Julio Fulio right here, right? And this video right here is a video that he made dissing these 3 dead men right here. So I just want y'all to understand what's going on here. King Victim, bless up. I just want y'all to understand what's really going on here. I'm going to make the picture clear for y'all. Yeah, rest in peace to this young man. Condolences to his family. You feel me? But these niggas is out here spinning the block. These niggas is out here making it hot. You feel me? These niggas got niggas out here risking their lives for them. You feel me? Always remember, it ain't the niggas with the money that's on the front line. They the ones that's making all the noise and making it pop and making the beef and the drama go on. But guess what? It's a nigga that need $2,000 that's going to have to hit the front line to make some bread. It's going to be a little brother that ain't, y'all struggling with the bills and he know mama needs some help with the bills. It's going to be your little brother that's going to go out there and crash out for a couple thousands because one of these little niggas gave them a couple thousands to go crash out. This the shit we got to deal with, the reality. I know a lot of y'all probably live in the suburbs and y'all don't experience these type of lives. You feel me? But this shit ain't cool. You feel me? And all the murders that went on is gonna lead to people getting killed. He gonna get his wing. Fulio got his wings clipped. Guess what? And it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers getting gunned down. It's gonna be a lot of retaliation going on. It's gonna be a lot more murders going on. Let's just be honest. These niggas is on crash out time. Even playing the news clip in the background. Like, this is crazy.
Started shooting at them.
Flying through the 12, I don't see nobody outside. Pussy boy, you don't get no rep off doing drive-bys. Ace from the west, how he clicked up with the east side. He ain't been the same since he seen them other 3 die. Damn.
Y'all see what I'm saying, right? Fair use, fair use. Y'all see what I'm saying, right? Fair use.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
So please, YouTube, please don't strike my channel, YouTube. I'm just trying to eat. But yeah, it's crazy how the world turned, bruh. He printed out a picture of the 3 people that his squad supposed to allegedly kill, right? Printed it out, and he's at the grave site of the guys who died. He's laying next to their grave right now. He's standing on their grave. He doing all this on their grave right now. This is how he was taunting they side. This the shit that these young niggas be doing nowadays. I don't remember no gangster from back in my days that do no shit like this. Back in my days, we didn't even have social media like that.
I'm 2-3 high, bitch, say your goodbye. Gave that boy the business like a suit in a bow tie. Like them boys block up like the 4th of July. They got caught lacking, the whole world wanna know why. Went not to eat on his birthday.
This is crazy. Yo, D Santana, you know that's where it started from. You know that's where the demon shit came from, bro. Once academics opened that floodgate with the war in Chirac, it was over with. Once he opened that floodgates and everybody see what was going on in Chirac, bro, it was a wrap. So we could blame academics too. We could blame academics too. Once the war in Chirac and that drill music got popular, everybody start doing this. Even in New York, they doing this. They spinning the block, and you can't even have a gun in public in New York, and they still spinning the block. They doing their drills. It's crazy everywhere. They losing their mind everywhere. The fentanyl is in that motherfucking weed everywhere. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. That's why I don't play like that, bro. Karma is real, bro. You went to shoot a video at a graveyard. Look how he laying down comfortably in the graveyard. Look how he just chilling. This is crazy, bro. You can't even have a conversation with a young nigga nowadays. A nigga always fucking high or always fucking drunk or always on the lean. You cannot have a conversation. These young niggas just be going, the time don't even exist to these young niggas no more. Let's be honest. They go catch a body, brag about it on social media, smoke, drink, go to sleep, wake up the next day and think about, who else could I kill today? This is the shit we dealing with.
You always on my mind, always on my mind. When I ride through the east side, I wanna see you. When I see you, when I.
Mind you, he's standing on the gravesite. He's laying next to the gravesite of these 3 young men. He's shooting this shit. While he's disrespecting them, he's shooting the video by their gravesite, telling them how they died, telling them how he feel about it. It's going crazy. It's going crazy.
You always on my mind. You always on my mind. Riding down Melvin with that iron. I don't see you. I don't see you. You did like 232. Happy birthday. We made them boy click up, call Keysy and he bitched up. Rain's graduation, man, that man had his chain tucked. Papa boy, you been a bitch, and I slapped you in your shit. I made you pick up a stick, and I made you drop a disc. Blue telling in that jam, case so many been a fan. Don't wish jail on nobody, I swear they need to free that man, so he could catch a headshot. Police had red dot. I smoked so much, but I fell in love with dead up.
Very, very stupid, young kids. Very, very stupid. Very, very stupid, young kids. When you do this, you calling down that that energy. You calling down that type of energy back to you, man. You feel me? When you hear people say if you talk about death enough, death is gonna come, man. You talk about death a lot, man. That death gonna come, man. You say that boogeyman name, man, he gonna pop up, man. You feel me? And guess who get paid off of all of that? When these young niggas die, right? Because soon as he died, right? He got over 200,000 followers on Instagram after he died. His music spiked 200% on all streaming platforms. All his music skyrocketed, right? You think his mama gonna get some of that money? You think his family gonna get some of that money? Who you think got the life insurance on this dead rapper? Who you think got the life insurance on this dead rapper? Some white executive that's rubbing his hands together like, yeah, let them niggas kill each other. Shit, we gonna get paid, nigga. I hope another one spin the block real quick. Or I hope another one go to jail and his music blow up. Yeah, yeah. As soon as he go to jail and his music blow up, oh my God, Bobby, we gonna be rich. Bobby, we're gonna be rich. Bobby, we're gonna be on an island somewhere. We're gonna be drinking margaritas. We're gonna be eating sushi. Man, we're gonna be rich, Bobby. Can you believe it? All we need is one more dead rapper, or just send him to jail. Just send him to jail. That's all we need. And all we got to do is sit back and wait on it. Ain't that right, Bobby? Ain't that right? Yeah. The white man get paid off all of that.
Rolling meats in the wood. Take a nigga bite like I'm sure. You better not get out of line. Kept your face shot like goddamn. Rolling meats in this wood. Shoot a nigga off his bike like shoot. When I see you, better hope we don't see you. When I'm smoking Rollo all the time. I got the dead odds on my mind when I see you. Get dead like 232. When something now is taking over me. Meaty and leaky.
God damn, boy. I can't watch no more, bro. This is the game play. But right, we not gonna front and act like his ops don't do the same. His ops do the same. Cause he just died and his op dropped the diss video on him. You feel me? Fair use. Now, this is the squad he supposedly had beef with, right? This guy right here that just said game over. The three guys that he just had on that paper in the cemetery, that's his brothers. That's his homeboys right here. And he got shot up that night also. This guy right here. He got shot up that night also when they got shot up in the car. It was 4 of them in the car celebrating their birthday. Him and 3 of his homeboys. One was his brother. 2 of his homeboy, 1 was his brother. They all got ambushed in a car. Yeah. And all 3 of his homeboys died. He survived. He got shot around 8 times. And he survived. Right? So that's what that other guy was rapping about. Dissing those 3 guys that died. See how crazy this shit is, right? See what these young niggas out here doing, right? See what I'm saying, right? Now Now when that other guy died, now he's taunting him now. And I'm gonna run it back because they taunted them before about all the people that they killed. We not gonna jump, you know what I'm saying? I'm just showing y'all what's going on. Soon as one black man die, they send another black man to go make a music video. This is 2 big music videos now. Boom. White man rubbing his palms.
Yeah, I know I smoke bad people, man. You know what I'm saying? I smoke 6. 5 in the morning, I got a call. What is this? What is this? That on the floor, that on the ride, Mr. 6. Oh, no. I'm steady screaming out for the law, for the 6. 4 in the car, 1 of them dead, 3 I hit.
God. These niggas is savages, boy. These niggas don't give a fuck. 86K, bless up. These young niggas don't give a fuck. You feel me? Oh, man.
I told them niggas they don't want a war with this shit. You want a war? You want a war? Hey, I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch. I told them step a little hard around this bitch, nigga. Yeah. I told them niggas they don't want a war with this shit. You want a war? You want a war? Hey, I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch. Step hard.
Crazy thing about this, right? They know the feds is watching them. You think they give a fuck? They gonna drop the most shit they can right now while the feds is watching them, because they thinking they gonna have all this money if they go to jail. They think, we've been seeing videos of people in jail living good. We see people in jail with cell phone. We see people in jail looking like they living good, but guess what? You still not free. And this is the image that they showing these kids nowadays. Like, yo, you go to jail, you can still live like a boss. You can still, but you don't have your freedom, bro. No matter how you try to slice it, you can have a phone. You could do all the regular things you doing out here. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Yo, that's what they be doing. They make it look good on the social media. You know what I'm saying? They living good, they eating good, they talking good, they laughing and having a good time. But are you really free though? Because guess what? At 8 o'clock, they gotta go to bed. No matter what's going on, they gotta go to bed. You feel me? Yo, we gonna take a short commercial break, man. In the meantime, make sure y'all go check out the website, loner365.com. The best in urban and streetwear, the best in classic wear, the best in everything you need, man. Just the best all a motherfucking round, man. Go visit the website. It's something on there you gonna like. Trust me. Yeah. We back. Make sure y'all go check out the website, man. It's a lot of shit on the website. The website is interactive. You could go on there. You could create a profile. You could post videos. You could post pictures. You could post statuses. You could like other people's statuses. You could do whatever you want, man. It's just like a community on there. So yeah, go visit the website. Check it out. Order something. If you don't like what you see on there, share it to a friend. Maybe they'll like something on there. If they don't like something, tell them keep sharing it till somebody likes something. You feel me? Somebody gonna like something. Go check out the website. Make sure you get your membership on the website. That's where all the exclusives is at. All the videos that I don't post on my social medias, that I don't post on YouTube, all my raw videos, they up there. You feel me? All the interviews, exclusive interviews, they up there. Anything.
This video is sponsored by Dr. Phone.
My man Trap Law Ross right here about to break down the beef in Jacksonville between Young and Ace and Julio Fulio. I'm just gonna play a little bit of this, and y'all could go catch the rest on this channel, man. You feel me? But this is how we gonna close it out, man. I'm gonna get y'all fully in tune with what's really going on. You feel me? I'm gonna get y'all fully in tune with what's really going on, man. Salute for that cash app, man. That shit is greatly appreciated. Appreciate that.
Where is Corbin Johnson? The 18-year-old's parents say they dropped him off last week at a job interview and they never saw him again.
Corbin's parents say they have no idea where their son is after his friends called looking for him too.
Homeboy shot my house up. I was right on the bed. Me and my little brother, Quan.
I'm from the north side of Jacksonville.
And the north side has a reputation for being one of the more violent sides, right?
Yeah, that's the most violent side of Jacksonville. Ball Creek, off of the Long Strip. We got it.
Gunfire erupts in a local neighborhood, leaving one person dead. He was shot and killed in the parking lot of a Northwest Jacksonville apartment complex.
Her family was woken up about 1:30 in the morning Saturday when a brick came crashing through a sliding glass door in the back of their house.
Friday, the city had 3 shootings within hours. One was in Durkeeville, another was off Gate Parkway, and another near 20th Street in Talleyrand.
Those gunshots killed a man in his mid-20s who was standing outside the front door of this employment agency.
3 people were shot, and the search is on now for 2 suspects.
Shell casings and markers cover the 2100 block of Brooklyn Road. JSO says the suspect fired about 50 shots around 2:30 Sunday afternoon.
The men were driving when another car pulled up next to them and began shooting at them. 22-month-old Aiden McClendon was shot and killed.
4 men were shot.
Shot in the head.
Shot in a
Yeah, I hear all the shot. Everybody catching bullet holes. Everybody catching bullet holes in Jacksonville. This shit is not a game, man. These little niggas is wreaking havoc in fucking Jacksonville. This shit is not a game. This shit is not a play thing.
Mass shooting. He was shot and killed.
Shot to death. Shot.
Gunshots.
I heard 6 gunshots.
At the start of 2021, a song called Who I Smoke came out and went mega viral. Now, from the outset, this looked like any innocent hip-hop video, with a bunch of nice-looking, well-dressed young men out on the golf course for an enjoyable day teeing off on the green. These young men seem to be known as ATK, okay. Well, it turns out that that ain't the name of their local golf club. In fact, you might have missed something very important if you didn't pay attention at the start of that video. Because when the first guy tees off his golf ball, a bullet shell casing drops to the ground. And once this subtle reference to shootings has passed, we then begin to hear a very familiar musical sample, Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles.
Yo, with Trap Law Ross, right? I don't know who paying this man. I don't know if he worked for the FBI, the CIA. I don't know who he worked for, but this man gonna break down. If you go watch his videos, he breaks them shits all the way down. I'm gonna be reacting to a lot of his videos, so I just want to get y'all familiar with him. You feel me? Cause we gonna break down the King Von, the rap's first serial killer video. We gonna break that down too. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna let him talk.
Well, what a charming song to hit a few balls off the green to, eh? And for the first 30 seconds of the video, all we see is our well-dressed protagonists jamming out to some Vanessa Carlton and having a great day on the course. But at a certain point, the beat drops, and these boys go from Tiger Woods to tie him up and put him in a woods. Because what followed was one of the most diabolical and disrespectful diss songs in hip-hop history. This song, Who I Smoke, goes on to reference around half a dozen murdered gang members, many of whom were only teenagers when they were killed. No real guns appear in this music video, only hidden and coded references to violence, like the shell casing dropping to the ground at the start, or the toting of fake water pistols instead of real guns. So the charming settings of the visuals of this music combined with the demonic gang shit that the rappers are actually speaking about, unsurprisingly, made this piece of media go mega viral. And before you know it, it seemed like everybody on social media was singing Who I Smoke. However, very few people took a step back to understand exactly what or who these gang-affiliated golf course gophers were actually talking about. Since then, countless of hilarious reaction videos have been made to Who I Smoke, along with a handful of breakdowns which try to get to the heart of exactly why these two groups in Jacksonville have been beefing for so many years. Now, I've spent the last few weeks taking a closer look at this story, and I would say that until now, nobody has truly captured the magnitude of the wild shit that has gone down between these two groups. And after everything I've learned, I'm honestly convinced that this right here is the bleakest, darkest, and most disrespectful feud in rap, hell, even gang history. Because in many ways, the Jacksonville hoods...
Yo, what I told you, bro. They stay capitalizing off our pain, bro. They stay capitalizing off our pain. They ain't never been to the hood. Ain't never seen the shootouts. All they do is collect all the evidence online because these young niggas is self-snitching on themselves anyways. So they getting all the evidence offline, sitting down in their cozy homes and making these videos. You feel me? Breaking down, telling the police everything. You feel me? And getting millions of views. But I can't hate on it because these young niggas is telling on themselves. Young niggas is telling on themselves, man.
That the boys involved in this story come from are truly some of the most dangerous and deadly in the entire world. Seriously, some of what you're about to hear today is going to make Chirac look like Disneyland. So buckle up, pour a drink, roll a woods, and prepare yourself for one of the most craziest and heartbreaking stories that hip-hop has ever seen. But allow me to warn you people, this one is not for the faint of heart. Today's story takes place in Jacksonville in the northeast of Florida. Now, many decades ago, Jacksonville became a consolidated city-county with Duval County. This created one metropolitan area called the City of Jacksonville and Duval County, an enormous area which actually is the most populated city in all of Florida. Now, that's not strictly important for this story, but sometimes you might hear people referencing things that went down in Jacksonville or Duval County. Just know that they're basically one and the same. Now, if you've been a fan of Florida rappers like YNW Melly, then you'll know that guns are readily available in the state of Florida. In fact, the majority of people in the state seem to be armed to the teeth. And much like the city itself, the gangs that that roam the streets of Jacksonville have a long history too. Over the past few decades, many gangs and gangsters have called Jacksonville, Florida their home. From Rolling 20s Bloods to Crips, GDs, and Hispanic gangs like MS-13 fleeing other states and setting up shop in Jacksonville. However, the gangsters that we're interested in for the sake of this story are those talented ones who rap. And when it comes to Jacksonville, one of the biggest names to ever come out of the city is, of course, Youngin Ace. Real name Kayanta Bullard, Ace was born in Chicago but moved to Florida as a child. He actually started rapping at the young age of 14, finding himself rolling with a crew of rapping G's called Youngin Gang. A crew.
And let me say this. Let me say this too. You heard them say he's from Chicago, right? You heard them say he's from Chicago, right? So, you know, they got ties to King Von, Lil Durk and them. You know they got ties to OTF. You feel me? You know they got ties to OTF. That's all I'm going to say.
Apparently founded by Flip the Youngin and Trigger Roma.
They were older than me, I was young.
Oh, okay.
But their name was to spell it like Y-U-N-G.
So Ace, along with his Youngin Gang boys, made songs like the early track Go to War, which came along with a music video where they were showing off some heavy artillery. Hell, at one point, a dude even pulls out a World War I looking rifle with a goddamn bayonet at the end. Guess these guys are in the trenches for real, for real. Now, that music video introduced us to a few other familiar faces that were around Ace in the early days of his career. That includes Ace's blood brother, Quan, or 2 Times, and his close homie, 23, or RJ. Now, this was Ace's first big breakout song, racking up a whopping 100k views in the first week, going on to rack up a Big Boy M. This was the song that made Ace a bona fide rapper. And despite a minor setback with Ace getting sent to jail on a juvenile charge, with his first taste for success in the music industry, Ace would continue to flood the market with music and raise his profile. So with a lot of success in the rap game and a solid reputation in the streets, Ace's circle of influence in Jacksonville would continue to grow. And over time, fans would begin to recognize the faces of people in his crew. Other people include Kobe, aka 4, Fast Money Goon, Rollo, Red Dot, D De Niro, Ray Spaz, Trey Shorty, Crazy K, Sosa, or Scotty. Now, at a certain point later on in the story, Ace lost a few of his day one homies and would move away from the Youngin Gang, which was originally made up of Ace's day one homies more from the Orange Park and west side of Jacksonville. However, over time and as the story develops, Ace and his remaining friends from the west will grow close to a number of crews on the east side of Jacksonville, forming a new group of crews which would roll together under the name of ATK, something which most people seem to
Yo, Biz, salute to that. It's already on the way, bruh. It's already on the way. I'm pretty sure you probably got the email already.
understand as standing for Ace's Top Killers, but for the record, other people have described ATK as potentially standing for Ace to Kill, Aim to Kill, or just being short for Attack. So this crew, as they were known, would soon become affiliated with the Melvin Park area of Jacksonville, with several people that represent under the ATK banner hailing from there, including the supposed demon of Jacksonville, Queso. Now, we're going to learn more about this guy as the story goes on, but let me tell you, he is super scary. By his own admission, Queso will quite literally kill for anything.
I kill you if you staring at my grandpa's bowl. My mama told me kill, because I be killing niggas. You for real? Man, for real, I be really killing niggas. I don't tell lies. All I do is say facts. Kill any nigga. I do not care where he at.
He ain't lying. We've also got Queso's brother.
Yo, Queso is a goddamn demon, man. Queso is a y'all gotta go watch this documentary. I'm talking about, man. Y'all gonna be sitting down looking like y'all watching a movie with y'all jaws wide open, pause. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, nah, this nigga is a real killer, man. This nigga is a real killer right here. You feel me? Queso without playing, man. You know, so I'm laughing, but it's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Boss Goon, ATK YBZ, and also affiliated with ATK are the crew 1200, hailing out of 1200 block on the east side, a crew which back in the day has been referred to as 187 or out west. Now this crew is affiliated with an area running from the TIAA Bank Field to Evergreen Cemetery and up to just before 21st Street. Some members of this group have been known to represent under the S4C, meaning Spaz for Corbin, a reference to a fallen friend of theirs. And you might also see Jump Out or Cuckoo Gang affiliated with members of this group too. And hailing from this area are several familiar faces such as Spinner Benz and his blood brother Whopper with the Chopper, aka Ducci, as well as A-Team Nietzsche, Bevel 5 or B5, Lil Popper, Greenlight, Lil Leaky, and Shook. So that's the ATK crew. Now let's have a look at their ops, KTA. But first, a word from our sponsor.
I'd like to thank the Dr. Phone virtual location on
of OG OG Jacksonville gangsters called PCE, or Problem Child Entertainment. Now, this is a legit gang that was really dismantled in a 2017 RICO case. This saw over 10 senior members from the PCE operation facing racketeering charges for multiple counts of murder and firearms offenses. Now, this group had actually attracted a significant amount of attention from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office following a tragic January 2016 incident when a 22-month-old baby, Aiden McClendon, was sadly killed after being sat in the baby seat of a car that was targeted in a drive-by shooting. The police were able to connect those bullets that killed that baby to the PCE crime organization, and both of the shooters in this case were convicted of murder.
2 guilty verdicts were read, one for Henry Hayes and one for Kwame Richardson, who were tried separately. Prosecutors say both were targeting a rival gang member when 22-month-old Aiden McClendon was shot and killed while he was sitting in the car with his mother on the city's east side.
But to make things even more crazy, it's been suggested that that 22-month-old baby that was killed was actually a direct relative of Whopper with a Chopper and Spinner Benz. But anyway, regardless of that, with this kind of fuck shit going down in the streets affecting 22-month-old children, it's no surprise that the Jacksonville cops ended up cracking down hard on PCE. But growing up in the midst of the budding gang wars on the streets of Jacksonville is a young rapper by the name of Fulio, aka Julio Fulio, aka Lil Six. Now, this nickname is derived from the 6 or 6 block in Jacksonville, where Fulio hails from, a territory apparently stretching from 45th and Moncrief up to Avenue B, with Fulio specifically hailing from the Hilltop Village apartments. Now, this area is the north side of Jacksonville, the area which Fulio says is also the most violent part of the city.
I'm from the north side of Jacksonville, 1646 West 45th Street, Bricks 6. Yeah, that's the most violent side of Jacksonville.
Now, Fulio is considered the most hated rapper in Florida, and it's easy to see why when you consider how he came up. Fulio said that he had to buy his very first gun for protection when he was in just the 7th grade, because apparently he was already beefing with grown men with bigger guns.
A nigga got their first gun in motherfucking 7th grade. He said going to 7th, the Deuce 5. So after that, it was a rap. We'll always be with grown, older niggas. So shit, they always had the advantage and shit of us. Like, they always had the guns and cars to pull up on us, and you feel we never had that shit.
Fulio's upbringing seemed like it was nothing but pain. In fact, his father was murdered when Fulio was only 13 years old, being shot in the head twice in a brutal attack. Apparently retribution after a man that Fulio's father had beaten up a month before came to get back. Fulio even said that he witnessed his first murder at close range at the young age of 12.
Problems, I saw a nigga get shot in this shit, but it was in my other dog, it was in West Jackson. I was probably like 12 years old. He beat the shit though, my dog Boo, but that point blank range, nigga. I was 12 years old saying that type of shit though. That shit went nuts.
Apparently, Fulio also got shot in the leg getting off the school bus, age 50.
We getting out the bus and shit. I ain't thinking nothing of it though. I got my uniform on, books, man. I ain't thinking nothing of it. It's just a regular day. This my first day of school. Mind you not, this my first day again, because I got kicked out of school. Another school fighting, so this my first day in alternative school. So boom, nigga had ran through the cut when the shooting. I got hit my motherfucking hip on time.
So having described Jacksonville as a literal war zone, then it's no surprise to find out that apparently Fulio had lost around 15 friends to gun violence before he had even turned 20. In fact, you'll hear Fulio telling his deceased friends to rest up in his music frequently. Names like Vontae, Kendre, and Newski pop up in Fulio's music frequently, but thankfully, being forced to literally dodge bullets on the way to school in the morning as a kid didn't dampen Fulio's spirit. Apparently, he was always a charismatic youngster.
Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all need to go watch the whole thing. I just dropped the link in the chat. Y'all could go watch the whole thing. You feel me? I'm not gonna keep y'all here all day to watch the whole thing. I already been here almost 2 hours, and we ain't gonna keep it too long on here. You feel me? I'm gonna edit this video and break it down into smaller sections and stuff. So yeah, man. Ray J suicidal, man. Rick Ross getting pummeled in Canada, man, by the OVO hoodlums, man. By the OVO Hells Angels, man. And Julio got his wings clipped, man. Did Young and Ace sent the blitz? You feel me? Did Young and Ace made the call? You feel me? That's what we trying to figure out what's going on. But I appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. You feel me? We gonna be doing a lot of reactions on this channel, man. We gonna be, you know what I mean? If it's any videos y'all want me to react to, y'all put it in the comments, man. You feel me? If y'all want me to react to any videos, it don't matter what kind of videos, put it in the comments, man. We gonna react to it. You feel me? We're gonna go live, we gonna react to it. You feel me? But I got a lot of things lined up too, so appreciate y'all tuning in today, man. Yeah, you know, we ain't doing no bullshit today. We just coming through, talking to the people, you know, having a great talk. And after this live, my next couple lives, I'm gonna be dropping a link so people could come up and we could chop it up. We could have conversations about whatever topic we talking about, whatever we reacting to. We could always talk about it. You know, we gonna do it real good, man. So yo, Appreciate y'all stopping through. Make sure y'all go visit that website, man. And it's all love. You already know, man. Make sure all y'all have a blessed day. Make sure all y'all stay safe. And listen, man, young men, put them goddamn guns down. You feel me? Put them goddamn guns down, man. And pick a goddamn book up. You feel me? Put them guns down and pick a book up, man. You tune in to the Meal Ticket Reaction, man. Big Bang's Theory. You know what time it is, man. Tomorrow we live on the Meal Ticket Podcast, man. We over there live, man. Make sure y'all tune into the Meal Ticket Podcast. If you don't got the link about to get dropped in the chat. Make sure y'all sub up to that channel. We gonna be over there tomorrow. We going live. And you already know we gonna kick it. We gonna chill. We gonna talk about some shit over there. You feel me? Different vibe. You feel me? Different vibe. Serious topics. You feel me? But make sure y'all tune into the website, man. And I'm going to holler at y'all. Until next time, man. It's your boy. And I'm out. Yeah.
What's your emergency?
He needs some milk.
Morning, a confrontation outside a 99-cent store.
Chicago police have released new surveillance video of these three suspects. Watch that car there that's moving. This is a July homicide.